Shalom Aleichem, everyone. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful week. This week is Parshas Reeh, and long Parsha. And one of the things we're taught about is all of the Hafrashot, Shumos, and Maisros, Bikurim. Shum, of course, goes to the Kohen, and then Meiser Rishon to the Levi. In the 3rd and 6th year, we have Meiser Ani. In the 7th year, Shemitah. There are no Shumos and Maisros. And there's one curiosity, and that is Meiser Sheni. Meiser Sheni is given in years 1 and 2 and 4 and 5. And what happens is, Meiser Sheni, you take 1/10 of your produce. And unlike Truma and Meiser Rishon and Meiser Ani, you're not giving it to other people. Truma, I understand we need to support and sustain the Shevet Kohen. They're working on behalf of Klal Yisrael. They need to be supported like a tax system. Levi also, Meiser Rishon as well. Meiser Ani is also a system by which we're making sure that we're taking care of the Aniyim. We have Lekhet, Shikha, Peah. We have other mechanisms also to make sure the Aniyim have. And of course, the mitzvah stuck in this week's Parsha, very prominent. Meiser Sheni doesn't seem to fit. What's the idea of Meiser Sheni? We go ahead and take 1/10 of our produce, and we bring the produce up to Yerushalayim and eat it in the walls of Yerushalayim. Or if we can't, then we'll redeem it onto a coin and then go to Yerushalayim, and Chazal tell us we have to go ahead and not buy stuff in Yerushalayim, not buy whatever in Yerushalayim, but we have to buy food and eat in Yerushalayim. What exactly is the idea? So a number of different suggestions, but the one I want to suggest, again, it emerges from the Sifri, and that is that it's a similar idea to Shemitah. Just like in the 7th year, we kind of stop and we have a spiritual recharge to go ahead and identify what's really, really important, our spiritual recharge. So that's built in to the other 6 years as well, that we go ahead once a year, sometimes actually 3 times a year at the regalim, and that might be when it happens, but we're bringing our food, we're bringing our money to eat in Yerushalayim, which means we have to spend some time there. We have to stop our day-to-day, go ahead and connect to Kedushas Yerushalayim, eat the food b'tahara, and emerge a little bit different, have that experience, that connectivity to Kedusha. We're not giving this to others. We're not giving it to the Kohen Levi or to the Aniyim. We're taking it for ourselves, but not because we want it for ourselves. It's a vehicle. It's an instrumentation to say, we too are Mamleches Kohanim V'Goy Kadosh. We too have Shaychus to Yerushalayim, to Makomos of Kedusha, to ideas of eating food b'tahara. We're also connected to that. And that's a critical message. We have that for a full year in Shemitah. We do that at our homes. But now, in the middle of the Shemitah cycles, in those other 6 years, periodically, we become a little bit Kohen-like. We bring our peiros to Yerushalayim and consume them in that Makom of Kedusha. And that's an important message to internalize, that we ourselves are tapping into that sense of Kedusha, that elevation, that becoming great, and having that spiritual recharge every so often that we so desperately need. Wishing everyone a wonderful Shabbos Kodesh.